Welcome to Soweto KAIZER Football. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news. KAIZER Chiefs celebrating versus Kruger as if they won a trophy. Good game, weak bench. Premier Soccer League heavyweights KAIZER Chiefs started their 2026-27 campaign with a crucial victory. The Glamour Boys claimed a 3-1 win over newbies Kruger United on Saturday night at the Mbombela Stadium. A brace from Wandile Duba, coupled with Flavio da Silva's strike, was enough for Amakhosi to beat their hosts, who scored through Kedikuthulan Ndlovu. Chiefs' victory put them on top of the table on goal difference, which is an encouraging start for coach Fernando D Cruz. Have a look at what Mzansi is saying, as sampled by Afrikfoot. Support and trust D Cruz. You see what keeping possession eventually does to the teammates. I swear, at some point Sibanjasini Mthethwa thought he was the legendary Spanish central defensive midfielder every time he was in possession. Top performance from our no-nonsense CDM, dear. Not Lamthothu FC fans celebrating winning against a newly promoted team as if they won a trophy, Plaganolo. Nothing wrong with celebrating a win. However, it was an easy game. Probably our easiest game this season. A lot of mistakes still from the experienced players, Mhengu. Every touch had a purpose. Every pass had vision. Every duel had a winner. Luke Bartman, take a bow, Namkosi. Coach is brewing something here, trust him. Please give him support and sign 2 or 3 more lethal and proven players, Ndumiso Mazabuko. Can't believe we got Mabo Fro free. Good game, weak bench. We can't exhaust our attacks like that. Get players as soon as possible, Dashan Abase Mafufa. Still can't believe we got Level Home Mabo for free. He is KAIZER Chiefs engine, Connie Hlala. Give Ethan Chislett that number 10 jersey now. I don't care who says what, Larutla Shelton. A good start, Kosi. It's only the first game of the season, but build on this victory. Collecting points early is always an advantage and lays a strong foundation for a successful campaign. Congratulations to the Kosi Nation. Rise Kosi rise. Cheapo. In the second half, Bartman played well. But he needs to be smart. Chislett needs to find creative shoes, otherwise, he retains the ball well. Vilakazi needs to take responsibility and take more risks. It's clear the coach believes in him. Happy with us attempting possession football, KR Motswine. KAIZER Chiefs news today, Feliz Amakhosi medical, transfer updates and more. Latest KAIZER Chiefs news, in the last 24 hours, including response from Fernando D Cruz on new signings, how Mfundo Vilakazi has been inspired, when Langelile Fili is having his Amakhosi medical, and more. More players coming in. D Cruz responds. KAIZER Chiefs head coach Fernando D Cruz remained coy on answering questions whether more players will be signed by Amakhosi this window. #ICWMI, KAIZER Chiefs head coach Fernando D Cruz remained coy on answering questions whether more players will be signed by Amakhosi this. KAIZER Chiefs signing Kayaso Mayo is nepotism. He is weapon formed against Amakhosi. KAIZER Chiefs officially confirmed the arrival of Kayaso Mayo on a permanent deal from CR Belouizdad. The striker had initially been signed on loan and went on to play 15 games for Amakhosi across all competitions, and managed just 2 goals in the process. The Glamour Boys faithful didn't see the best of the 26-year-old owing to recurring injuries. Despite the struggles, the Soweto Giants have made a decision to stick with the Bafana International beyond the 2025-26 season. Have a look at what the fans have said as sampled by Afrikfoot. KAIZER Chiefs will always be KAIZER Chiefs. Play Kayaso Mayo as a right winger, not as a forward, then you shall see what he's capable of, Theo Mozegidi. KAIZER Chiefs will always be KAIZER Chiefs. They will never disappoint, Ndlobu Izamala Mthondwini Bungane. This is a nepotism signing if we're being honest. I doubt if he weren't a club legend's son, they'd have gone for him this season, Sanai Manong 3. This one deleted Pule Modi's goal last year. A weapon formed against KAIZER Chiefs, BLXCK Barbie Priyanka. It seems like at Chiefs, to get space to play, your father must have played there. Imagine signing Mayo for a permanent deal, Amo Amza. Modi is better than Mayo. Pule Modi is better than Mayo, but he, Modi, was given a few months, a one-season contract, Neo Makosi. The boy just needs a coach like Benny McCarthy who would teach him how to be clinical and deadly as a striker. Nonetheless, he is a good player, Lodenang Marotta. When introduced to players last season, you would swear he was Erling Haaland. The walk, the ego, the aura, Simpiwe Njotini. What has Kayaso Mayo done in his loan move to earn a permanent deal? Budentando. If this time he can be the Kayaso Mayo we know, I trust him, we can get something. The problem last season was that he was trying to be Lionel Messi, Zwelikim Zelini. Former KAIZER Chiefs midfielder Jabilo Blom joins Indonesia side Borneo FC. The midfielder has failed to get a deal at Stellenbosch FC recently. Former KAIZER Chiefs midfielder Jabilo Blom has joined Indonesian side Borneo FC as it was announced today. Wamukal Kyle, Jabilo Blom. The South African midfielder has officially joined Borneo FC, the club stated on Instagram. With his strength, determination, and quality on the pitch, Blom is ready to bring a new dimension to Pesut Etem's game. KAIZER Chiefs transfer news, Amakasi lauded for landing a top player. Fernando D Cruz, image, KAIZER Chiefs. KAIZER Chiefs have been praised for bringing on board Tanzania international Adolf Tingua Bidagiko. The 27-year-old was signed from Azam FC, joining Thabo Moloisane and Ronaldo Liner, who had been signed by the Glamour Boys earlier. While the last two made their unofficial debut during the pre-season in Europe, Tingua made his last weekend in the Toyota Cup. KAIZER Chiefs new signing Adolf Tingua Bidagiko. Image, KAIZER Chiefs. In the game against Scotland FC, the East African impressed with his style of play, helping the Glamour Boys to dominate proceedings in midfield. The Soweto Giants eventually won the annual competition thanks to a strike from Fundo Vilakazi. Amakasi legend Willard Kotson was left impressed by the new midfielder, insisting he is a quality player who adds value to the club. Tingua was very solid for Chiefs. Adolf Tingua during his KAIZER Chiefs debut against Scotland FC. Photo, Scotland FC. He is a quality player, he is a top player and I believe he will add a lot to the team, Kotson told Kickoff. In the minutes he played, he was very solid. He showed the qualities of a good midfielder. Remember, he only started training with the team last week, but look at how he performed. It was like he had been there for a long time. But what is needed now from him is to settle in fast. At Chiefs, there is no time because it is a big club and the supporters want results. From what I saw, he is a top player and looks like he is going to help the team, he added. Tingua is expected to make his Premier Soccer League debut on Saturday when Amakasi faced newbies Kruger United. Coach D Cruz aiming for success at Chiefs. Amakasi's new head coach, Fernando D Cruz has set his sights on improving on last season's third-place finish in the league as the club began its pre-season training camp in Spain with a 1-1 draw against Scottish giants, Rangers, on Sunday. The French-born tactician was with Amakasi for a short time in 2024 and is delighted to return to take the reins of such a majestic institution. I have received a very warm welcome, which I appreciate. I took pleasure in my work, and the people at Naturena, so I am happy to be back at the great club, he says. The KAIZER Chiefs village at Naturena has all the facilities needed to do a good job. It is in very good condition, the pitch, the gym etc. I have a good feeling about it, the 54-year-old continues. D Cruz arrives at Chiefs with a steely determination to compete for the biggest prizes on offer. I am grateful to the chairman, Dr. KAIZER Motong and the sporting director, KAIZER Motong Jr. for expressing confidence in me and I will give my level best to do a good job. I am totally committed to KAIZER Chiefs, he states, adding, I know I am working for the biggest club in the country, one with a lot of fans all over Africa, not just South Africa. I want us to start the season well to give our millions of fans a good